He was saying he might have a gun, just to let you know.
So it was like somebody trying to SWAT someone again.
Dude, what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we just got swatted. This is like a waste of your time.
They swatted me. Are you seriously? They swatted me?
Do you have an ID on you?
I'm not giving an idea.
You're not giving an ID.
Nor are you.
On May 9th, at nearly 11 at night, the Thornton Police Department received a 911 call.
Where's your emergency?
Hi, the address is 1
Street?
Yep, that's right. My neighbors are having a domestic dispute.
And is that their
the neighbors in my, yeah, that's their address. I just gave you my neighbor's address. They're, the house behind me. I'm across on the street here. This guy's intoxicated. He's yelling and slurs. It's
What began as a noise complaint quickly evolved into a report of a domestic dispute.
Saturday.
What the f***? We're gonna work on Saturday!
Do you know if it's
I just want
sir?
his wife into the dishes from the window. So the kids in there need some help.
Do you know if it's physical, sir?
Yeah, it's 100% physical. I just saw the gentleman. I assume it's his wife. I've seen him a couple times. But I just want to push his wife into the fucking dishes in the kitchen.
So they're
and he's
inside the
yelling,
house?
he just whipped his. Yeah, they're inside. No. He's like in the backyard.
With reports of an active domestic dispute, officers raced to the scene.
Yeah, it says physically fighting.
Okay.
And I just saw him hit a kid with the belt.
Is he white, black, Hispanic?
Yeah, he's white. He looks like he's maybe 5'10". It doesn't look like he has too much hair on top.
And he just hit the kid with the belt?
Yep, 100%. I just saw him hit his. The kid is small. I have no idea.
Like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old?
But early, like maybe early teens, maybe like 10 to 14. It's kind of difficult to tell.
That's
like
all right.
10 maybe to 14.
And the woman, how old and what race is she?
She's white. She looks to be around the same age. She's 100% blonde. She's blonde. She might be wearing a light blue shirt.
Okay.
I think that's what she's wearing.
Your name, sir?
I prefer to stay anonymous if possible.
Okay. All right. As you can hear, they're on the way out there, so they'll be there shortly, okay?
Huh? Yeah, this guy just threw his wife into the. I mean, it's so loud. He just threw his wife in the kitchen.
He did what?
I'm pretty like he threw his wife into some sort of like dishes or something. Like made a big clatter.
But they're outside in the backyard.
You know? They're like in between. They're like running around. The guy's going crazy right now.
Okay. Keep me on the line just a second.
Yeah.
They're almost there, but I just want to keep me on the line. Let me know when you see them pull up.
I am, but I just saw it said physically fighting.
Are they still outside or inside right now as we speak?
No, they 100% just went. I assume they heard the noise or something.
All right. Well, they'll be there any minute now, so I'll let you go. Okay.
Those. I mean, I've been hearing this for a couple nights now. I want to make a report because they need some help, you know.
Yeah, definitely don't hesitate.
Yeah, guy's obviously intoxicated.
Perhaps not receiving the type of attention the caller so desperately desired, more embellishments were added to the complaint.
Yeah, definitely don't hesitate to call if you hear anything like that again, but they'll be there shortly, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. And just to let you know, he was yelling all kinds of shit. So he was saying he might have a gun, just to let you know.
Hey, wait, he said what?
He said he might have a gun, just from what I've heard in the past. He has not said that tonight, just to be clear. But he has said he's had a gun before. I heard him. Like I said, this has been a continuing thing, and I'm over this. I'm trying to sleep right now.
Okay. I'll let the officers know. Yeah, that's important info, so I'll let them know that, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Thank you, bye.
650 on scene. Copy.
No one answers the door. The entire neighborhood is silent, and with no evidence of an altercation, the officer asks dispatch to double-check the address.
1 Street. And dispatcher, you're still online with your key. Nobody's coming to the door.
Hello?
Yeah, sir, I was just speaking with you. This is Thornton Police Dispatch. Can you confirm that address for me?
Yeah, they just pulled up right in front of his house.
Yeah, are you sure that's the address?
I'm absolutely positive, yeah. The lights are turned on in the kitchen. Trying to see, he has his backyard lights on.
1 Street, correct?
Yeah, I'm absolutely positive.
Okay.
I'm telling you, they must have. I made it clear that I'm talking loudly, so they know that I made a report. I don't know if it was the sirens, but they just quieted down. But you need to check on her.
Okay. All right. I'll let them know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't heard it. This guy's like pacing back and forth, and he's like in what I assume is like the living room to the kitchen.
You can see him through the window?
Yeah, I can see him.
You don't see the woman?
No.
Okay. What address are you calling from? Just so I have reference on what direction from you it is.
I'm across the street. I'm directly across the street.
You're 1, and they're directly across from you?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'll let the officers know.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Hello? You guys called 911?
No.
Somebody called saying there's like a male hitting a female fighting in the backyard, and
I'm sorry.
somebody got hit with a belt. They're saying males fighting with a female in the backyard.
It's not us. No,
Someone
it's
got
not
hit
us.
with a belt.
It's not us. It might be
Okay.
back there. The neighbors behind us were like,
Was there
what
anybody?
the
Was
f- I
there
have
shit
to be up
happening?
early tomorrow.
Okay.
So it wasn't us. We're good. Our kids are in bed.
Okay.
We're watching the Nuggets game.
No, that's fine. I was just making sure.
Yeah, thank you.
It's not this address. All right.
732. You can slow everybody down. This is not the correct address. Everyone here is fine. I think it's like behind.
The officers then checked with the neighboring homes.
The person who called is a 19-year-old that lives off one. So.
I don't even know what's going on.
No, they're anonymous. So it's either this house or this house.
Hi, Diddy.
So if it's directly behind,
Yeah, it's either this one or that one. But she said,
Hello.
"Hello,
Hi.
did somebody in here call 911? Do you have people fighting in the backyard?
No,
Did you hear anything happening?
we just got home.
Okay. Did you hear anyone yelling, screaming anywhere? The neighbors behind you, I think like over there, said they could hear somebody over here.
Okay. Like was like recent. My sister she was being loud for a minute, but she wasn't like screaming. I don't know.
Was anybody
we
like?
just got home like 5 minutes ago.
Was anyone like? I'm trying to go to bed. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh
Type thing.
no, my sister's like 10. No.
Oh, okay. All right. No, thank you.
Yeah, of course. No, my sister's like 10. No.
people fighting in the backyard. A male was pushing a kid and an adult.
The person that called is also like a 19-year-old that has an address on 100. So
You guys just want
Associated
to
with-
check that house? I'll call the RP.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they're. Sounds like somebody trying to swat someone again. And like I first went and looked in the backyard and saw nothing happening. This looks like a very normal white house with a lot of kids' toys.
As the officers continued their investigation, the supervisor calls the reporting party.
Hey officer, I'm recording him. I have him on video right now. He's saying these motherfuckers trying to swamp me. He's saying that they need to mind their business. He said that we're gonna find the renters that live in that house, and we're gonna get him out of here. I just have it all on record. I'm watching him in his backyard. I think he's on the phone or something.
You say somebody's coming down?
I saw someone come down the stairs like a shadow.
Where are you at, man?
So my address is one. I'm right across the street. My backyard faces his backyard.
1 9 what?
Where? Yeah. Where? 1 Street. Where's the police at? How can they not hear this guy right now? He's talking shit in his backyard.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello. I am Officer Jones.
Hi.
Is everything okay here? Your neighbors behind said one of the houses back here that looked like someone was yelling in the backyard.
I heard it too, actually.
Okay. Do you know which side you heard it from?
So I was upstairs
Yeah.
over here, and I heard it coming from the left direction.
I'm literally looking at him.
Hold on.
Like he's talking loudly purposely on the
Who
phone.
is
I
this
just
guy?
recorded this.
Who is he?
I have no idea who this guy is.
Somebody called in saying that there's people fighting in the backyard, and I haven't heard or seen anything. We're kind of just trying to track it down.
Well, he'll start every couple minutes and stop.
Okay.
I just recorded all of that if you want that for reference.
And what did he say?
He's saying that he's going to find out who the renters are of this house, and he's going to tell them to kick out, that they need to mind their own business. He's on the phone right now. He's literally talking.
All right. And he's in the backyard?
Yep, he's in the back. Well, I'm trying to hear. He's on the phone with somebody. You hear him laughing? I have another call. I have a no call ID. Is that another officer?
Probably.
Should I answer or no?
Nah, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what this neighbor's saying.
Why don't you come out front and talk to me, man?
I'm going to talk to you real quick. I'll be right out.
Come here, guys.
You the person who called?
Yeah, I'm the person who called. You guys don't see this guy right here?
Hey, just who is it?
I have no idea who that is.
Do you live here?
Yeah, I live here. I live inside the house right here. I'm
Okay.
the one who called.
Is there someone in the backyard that you don't know?
No, he's in his backyard. He's standing on the porch looking at me with his phone talking. He's right there.
Okay, what was the thing about people aren't fighting and stuff?
That guy's having a domestic dispute with his kids and his family. Let me open up the gate because it only opens from the outside.
Yeah, this is RP.
So you guys were at the right house, I think.
Yeah.
So confusing.
I'm gonna ask him to describe the dude, because if there was a guy that I saw come to the door, then we'll go back. Hey, what did the guy look?
Careful.
What did the guy look like that you saw?
It's that I have him on recording. It's an old fucking rifle.
Matt, you want me in the kitchen to go around to the other street?
Well, we already were over there, and that was the original target house. So, and Jones and I knocked on 2 of the doors over there, and they're like, "Why are you here? Like, you're fine."
Is he tall?
Yeah, he's tall. This is him.
Can you just show me real quick?
Yeah. Is it right here outside? This is him outside. Say fucking bitches. See him? I'm recording him from outside my window. Come here.
What? Yeah.
You guys have been cussing the storm up all night. Last 2 hours. He's been right there.
Is he still there?
I don't know if he is. He just threatened me, saying that he's gonna find out who the renters are. He's gonna.
Like talking to you?
Yeah, he's talking on the phone, talking to me. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm in front of your face, I'm like, this fucking guy looks like.
That is the guy that I
You know what I mean?
contacted already. Hey Matt, it is that first house that we went to, and it was the same guy that came to the door. Oh, you're back here. Never mind.
You
I thought you went over there.
No problem with that at all. It's just that this guy always does this shit with his kid and his wife.
Well, you said he hit a kid with a belt?
Yeah, 100%. I just saw him take off his belt and look at the. If you saw from out, I don't want to let you guys upstairs right now,
That's
but
fine.
from my window, I get a perfect view from the glass doors, like perfect view.
What did
and into that right
can you describe
kitchen.
what you saw?
So I saw him literally take off his belt, and I saw a smaller child get hit, and the child yelled, and he said, "Shut the f*** up!" And then his wife on the right-hand side from the window was watching the. I even also have a recording of his wife. Watch, come here, because I was recording this earlier as well, trying to get his wife on camera. Trying to see.
Are you guys going to the house?
Yeah, we're gonna go swing around in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, "Did you try to fucking swat me?" See which video this was. Yeah, this was at 10. This was at 10 when I was trying to figure out what address that is.
Yeah.
Because this guy wouldn't shut up. I'm trying to see if I have a video of his wife. Maybe I didn't take a clear enough video. I think it was his video.
Do you know what house that is, Elsher? Like, what?
It is. It's the one.
It is 100% that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe this is her in the video. Maybe she's wearing a pink shirt. Was she wearing a pink shirt?
I don't remember, but I went and talked to her.
You wouldn't?
No, I did. I don't remember what she was wearing though. Like if it was pink or not.
I think she was wearing a pink shirt.
But what did you actually have the videos? Because I don't see.
No. I don't. I just have the videos of them yelling. That's it. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't get. I only physically saw the altercation. That's when I started recording.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, shut up. It's late at night. And then that's when he came outside and started talking shit. He's like, who you have fucking work on Saturday? I gotta get a ring for the fucking back camera.
Yeah.
For the fucking back. Guys, I'm really sorry. I wish I had more clear
No, you're fine.
pictures, but I wanted to be on record that this guy, like, this is a consistent thing with his kids, that he's always yelling at them, that he's saying that they're pieces of shit, and I don't care. I'm not calm. It's 11 at night. I don't know what you consider a disturbance. That was a disturbance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's annoying as fuck. And then he pissed me off when he started saying that I'm gonna find out. Yeah. He's on the phone like this, and he's like, he said, I'm gonna find out who lives in there. They need to mind their own fucking business. And then like a week ago, this guy was talking about his, because I guess he goes shooting or something. Because I don't know why he does that. He said it's because was he drunk?
I don't know. He had a beer in his hand. But
Yeah, this guy's always drunk, man. That's exactly what it is. He's always drunk, and he comes out into the glass doors, and he's always just yelling and shit. You know what I mean?
What did he say to you tonight when he came out? Did he talk directly to you, or he was just?
He talked 100% directly to me.
Yeah. What did he say?
Because I talked directly to him. He was yelling at his wife. And so I came out and I said, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep. Yeah. It's 10 p.m. And then that's why he said, suck a dick. And I said, shut up.
Is that all he said?
Huh? In that paraphrase, in that moment, yeah. Cause when I back upstairs.
I just make sure he didn't like threaten you or anything.
No. Not me. No. And the only thing that I took as a threat was that he said that he's gonna find out who the renters are here and he's gonna kick them out. That's the only thing that I consider a threat. That's the only thing.
Yeah, no, I mean like physical threats, like I'm gonna
physical.
kick your ass or something or anything. Okay.
Can you airdrop that to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
The video files were sent to the officers' phones, but were not released with the record's request. However, in the minutes prior to the 911 call, videos from the family surveillance system shows a rather peaceful household, despite celebrating their team after winning a game in overtime during the playoffs.
He's my son. Oh, okay. You guys live in this house?
Yeah.
I live in this house. Your son lives over there? Yeah. He lives over there, and the Nuggets are on TV. Well, and the Nuggets won.
A single video shows the homeowner teasing his neighbor because he complained about having to work the next day.
We're gonna work on Saturday.
And the call began to sound as though it was just some dumbass that called the cops and made up a story about an altercation to guarantee a high-stakes response to the neighbor's home.
It's at the point where I literally had to call you guys. You know what I mean? I'm not some dumbass who's just gonna call the cops one time. They have an altercation. Everybody fights, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're good.
It's just consistent. You know what I mean?
How do you spell your first name?
Andrew.
Andrew.
A-N-D-R-E-W.
After documenting Andrew's statements, the officers returned to the original address.
No, I appreciate it. We're gonna go over with them and see everything they have. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for calling.
Absolutely.
You too.
Can you call him and have him come out and talk to us? Sure. Is he a jerk with the police?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we just want to make sure everything's okay with the kiddos. That's our
Oh,
thing.
yeah, they're fine. They're all,
Yeah.
there's 3 boys and they're
Did they
all
come?
in bed.
Okay.
Yeah. They have soccer tomorrow.
That's your son?
That is my son and my daughter-in-law.
Thank you.
Sure.
How are you guys?
The Nuggets won.
Dude, what's going on?
Yeah. I don't know. I think we just got swatted.
Okay.
Yeah, by the
Well,
neighbors.
we weren't swatting because swatting they usually don't identify.
I just think this is
identify
like
themselves.
a waste of your time. Like,
Did you say we were beating her with the belt?
I work 10 hours.
I worked
a night.
15 today.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is it's not a waste of my time. This is literally my job.
Anyway,
Yeah,
what did they
but,
say
like,
that we did?
these are,
I'm
like,
curious.
not.
Why don't you tell me what happened? And then
We're watching the Nuggets game, cheering for this overtime victory.
Okay. All right.
With the back door open so they could hear me going, "What the fuck?"
Okay. I'll tell you right now, it wasn't a single neighbor. There was multiple neighbors calling in. So
Okay.
that's why there's like 4 or 5 of us in the neighborhood.
This claim is false. The CAD report shows a single inbound call to report the alleged assault. No other calls for service related to the neighborhood were made.
Okay.
That's cool.
So there's a lot.
So
Yeah,
what
I
they
was
say?
like working at
Well,
the
only one has
island
ever, like, I'll tell you what, only one just moved in, and only one you just said, "Shut the fuck up." So what he said, I did.
Yeah, he
Do you have an ID on you?
He screamed,
I'm not
"Shut
giving
the
ID.
fuck up."
Can I give an ID?
No
You have an
RES.
ID on you?
I
Don't
mean,
have
not
to give
in
him
the
an ID,
house,
Taylor.
but
That's okay. I'll take it. You don't give me that.
You don't have
I'll
to
just
give
write
my
the
ID.
info. He's claiming, what made you think?
the cop
Hit
that
with the
came
belt.
earlier
So the door said that somebody was beating somebody with a belt.
The cop that came earlier
Did-
said,
what did you tell
this
him?
guy said that.
Tell who?
Well,
The
I was
other
the one that
officer.
I was
I
the one that
didn't see
answered
the
the door.
You did.
Yeah,
What did you tell
and-
the other officer?
He was like, we got a complaint that there was like a woman and her kids getting hit with a belt, and I was like, no, not at all. I was like,
That was a complaint, but there was
Yeah.
also noise complaints.
but
Which
I
that's an
was
issue.
like-
We had multiple.
Yeah, I was just like,
Multiple
the
officers.
guy behind us was screaming, "Shut the fuck up! I have to work tomorrow." And I don't know if he was screaming at his kids or at
was that
us,
for us?
but he screamed, "Shut the fuck up!" And I was like,
He
"Who
did?
was that?" And I thought it was our neighbor here. I was like, "Why is he so mad?"
Were
But
you guys,
then
and
I was in the
this isn't
kitchen
accusatory.
working.
Was there any antagonization, anything like that?
Not to my
Was he
knowledge.
antagonizing you guys?
I was
Were
just
you guys
working,
antagonizing
and I
him?
was
Shut the
like
fuck up,
working,
I
and
said
I
shut up.
heard.
Okay, fair enough.
that-
That's all it was. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm watching the Nuggets
Yeah.
game. Like, it
I never heard anything like that before. I was like, is Mark okay? Because he lives here. I was like, is that him? And he was like, no. And I was like, who was it that was screaming like
So
that?
essentially,
And
this
went
is
into the
just a
backyard.
noise complaint. Essentially, you guys were being too loud. There's nothing more than that.
that's a civil complaint.
It's
That's not a.
He was the
It
one that
is a
screamed,
crime.
"Shut the fuck
It
up!"
is a
though.
criminal complaint because it's a misdemeanor.
Thornton City noise violations are generally classified as civil infractions, not misdemeanors, unless the incident also qualifies under a state-level disorderly conduct statute. However, the alleged noise in this case does not meet the statutory criteria required for a disorderly conduct charge. Additionally, the ordinance requires that the responding officer directly observe the disturbance, typically by measuring decibel levels or personally hearing the noise. While the ordinance does state that noise plainly audible beyond 25 feet can constitute evidence of a violation, someone must actually perceive and document the disturbance.
Maybe you guys can clear up the audio a little bit on your side. Maybe I'll let you hear as best you can.
Yeah, it's so faint, it's hard to hear
That's
what he's saying.
I know, it's horrible. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
In most cases, that individual must be the officer, not an anonymous caller.
Your name, sir?
Okay, I prefer to stay anonymous if possible.
Issuing a citation without any first-hand observation may raise due process concerns, especially if there is no complainant willing to testify. And given the amount of misleading and potentially endangering information supplied by the caller, it would likely be unwise for that person to file an affidavit or testify under oath.
But noise isn't. You're
Have
saying it's
you
not-
observed me being loud? And
You admitted to.
yeah, I was screaming to the game, sure. But have you observed that?
Okay, what I'm saying is, with multiple complaints, you told me you were being loud, things like that. Yes, there is an ordinance in the city of Thornton. I mean, maybe you're more familiar with Thornton ordinances
I'm not
than
trying
me.
to say I'm familiar with
Okay.
ordinances and things
But
like that.
It is a criminal complaint. Doesn't mean you're getting a ticket for it.
Okay.
Typically, how I handle noise complaints is
Calm
my
down.
first time out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We've
usually
never
give
had
a
this
warning.
problem.
Yeah, calm down.
Second time out here.
Yeah, it's like, be
Second
cool.
time out here. So first time's typically a warning. Second time's typically a ticket. Third time's typically jail. If it's within the same night. So that's typically how I handle it. This is the other officer.
Yeah, I talked to him
They're saying they
earlier.
were just loud because of the Nuggets game.
Yeah, so I mean, there's recordings
Oh.
of him in the house in the backyard, and there's a few people over there that can all hear it. And I'm going to tell you the claims and stuff. As he said, he saw you took off your belt and looked like you might have hit one of the kids with it and stuff.
The
So
kids have been in bed for a long time.
yeah, I mean, there's a few people over there that said they saw the same thing.
I've never touched myself.
So those are the concerns, is that I have a bunch of individual witnesses. Something about somebody came out and said something to you, and I don't really care about
Fuck up.
arguing
Have to
and
work tomorrow.
bickering. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then there a bunch of
like,
people
what?
are claiming that this is like happens quite frequently. Now, I personally have never gotten called over here for that, so I don't know if they just don't care to call or if that's, people are stretching the truth and everything, but pretty in agreement with him. I mean, if people are, I don't hear anyone threatening each other or anything like that. If you're standing on the porch threatening, that's when people go to jail for disorderly things like that.
Yep.
I don't really see a need right now, but if people are saying that they can see someone hit a kid with a belt, now you can discipline your kids to an extent before we get child protective services involved and things like that.
Never.
So
I would never.
Yeah.
I have 3 boys, 12, about to turn 4 and 6. I would never
Okay.
ever touch them like that.
Okay, so what I've
I have never taken my belt off. My dad did that to me, and I
Yeah.
despise him for doing this.
So what I have 3 people telling me the same thing.
I would love to see video
I'm
evidence
telling
of
you
that.
that didn't
Show
happen.
me.
I was working over
Please,
my computer.
please,
So,
please,
yeah.
please show me.
I helped
that.
them go to bed.
Please.
I brushed their
Well,
teeth.
I welcome that.
If I was
All
arresting
night.
you for child abuse, then you would see
Yeah,
it, but
please.
we're not.
Like, you know what I'm
So-
saying? Like, yeah, exactly, right? Because they have nothing.
And that's what I said, is I
Yeah,
have
it's bullshit.
people saying it, and if they want to be witnesses of that, then
Go right ahead.
that's different. But honestly,
Go right
some
ahead.
of the statements I got, well,
I could be
they're
loud.
not.
I could
Yeah.
be loud.
You can to an extent.
I am. I'm
No,
allowed
he's
to be
telling
loud.
you, like, hey, by the way, sometimes I'm loud.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying
fine. I
I'm
get
allowed
that.
to be
Yeah.
loud too, right?
Yes.
I'm allowed to be loud with my children.
Yeah.
I've
Except
never
when it's like
once,
11 at
never
night.
in my entire life,
They've been
taken
in
this
bed for a
belt off
while.
on them.
And that's-
Still strapped.
Sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, if
I
it is, it
fucking-
is, and I'm just telling you what people are telling
they
me.
called
so.
you. They did that to get the response you are
And
getting.
that's what I kind of
That's exactly
figured
what
a
they
little
wanted.
bit.
He was like, I
but
got swatted.
They wanted
I got
this
swatted.
response.
Like, they're,
No, this
they're
ain't
coming out here
swatted.
for-
This is
No,
just
no,
Officer
no,
Shea.
You know what I
There's a
mean,
con
though?
and all
Like,
this
I've
shit.
never had
They
cops
wanted
come to
this
my door.
response.
It's a noise
Like,
complaint. It's
Yeah,
not
they turned a noise
Yeah.
complaint into a
This in
child
itself is
abuse
a noise
complaint.
complaint
They
for
wanted
me.
this response,
Like-
and that's
what
fucking bullshit.
Somebody did say that you went out and you're like, I'm gonna find out who swatted me.
No, I was on the phone
And there's a
laughing,
few,
talking to
yeah.
her. They swatted me. Are you seriously? They swatted
Yeah,
me?
he was on the
I'm talking
phone.
to
That's
I'm
his
talking to
mom,
my
by the
mom on
way.
the phone.
We're like
And that's
They
family
seriously
members.
swatted me right now? Like,
Yeah.
is that seriously what just happened?
Oh no, swatted, it'd be
I mean,
a whole
it's-
different story. You'd
it's
have guns pointed at your
comparable.
face
Well,
and
I don't,
stuff.
Tell
I
me
don't
it's
want
not
that
comparable.
either, but
No.
I don't want
It's
this.
very comparable. It's
So
not violent
Everything for us
ish,
seems fine,
but like,
right,
come on.
on our side. All
That's
pretty
bullshit.
much.
They should be held
Just one
accountable
second, man.
for
Just one
raising
second.
this kind of alarm.
Stop. You
Am
are
I
pretty
wrong
loud
with that?
and interrupting
I'm-
me. So this is all I'm saying is, I just don't want
What?
people on the
Sorry.
backyard
I'm just upset.
yelling at each other. It's cool to be upset. Just let me talk. So you can be loud and stuff like that, talking to your kids, but you can't be so loud that I get 3 different neighbors telling me that they all can hear you yelling on the back porch. That's what he's saying is, if we have to come back out because that's happening,
You
that's
hit
when
up
people
3
get.
different neighbors?
Yes.
I think more actually, because we couldn't figure out exactly where it was coming from.
Yeah.
They all heard it and they all said, yeah, it sounds
All of them are like,
Check it
some were
But
over
I
there,
think it's
and they all
because
said
he
the same
popped
thing.
off behind us, and he was like, "Shut the fuck up! I have to go to bed."
Yeah, and somebody did
like
say
he
they heard that too.
initiated that, you know. So I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
it's really not on us. Like,
Like,
Well,
I'm allowed
if-
to be loud in my own house. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell
but you
is this?
can't be so loud that you're disturbing everyone's expectancy of life
I get
living
that.
into
I
this
understand
neighborhood
that completely.
past like 9
we've been
o'clock.
in this neighborhood for a long time. We've
Been
never
here for
had.
Yeah,
5
that's
years.
said, I've
like,
never
a
gotten
fire,
called out
so
here.
Longer
Yeah.
than that.
You guys had a
Yeah.
parade for my son and his during COVID.
Yeah. And I was like,
so-
we've never gotten called out here. I've never talked to you before, and we've worked up here for a while, so I'm like, This isn't something
I don't
that
know.
we've come
I
out
think the
here
guy behind us
and warned
popped
all the
off
time.
because out of nowhere we just heard "shut the fuck up," and I
Well,
honestly thought he
that
was talking to his kids.
I told him the same thing.
You know.
I was like, "Look, man, just call us. Don't go
Yeah.
initiate stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna anger people and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all we
just
ask
gonna
is everyone
elevate-
keeps the peace."
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions or anything?
We're good.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're safe. Thank you.
The family filed a report concerning the neighbor's erroneous 911 call, but it appears that the complaint was never followed through. As always, let me know what you think about this story in the comments and check out another episode linked on screen.